Hello. Hopefully by now you will have received the first Attitudes and Engagement report of the new academic year. I'm going to take you through how this report works, but most importantly, how you can support your young person in creating some targets for Term 2. When you first view the report, there is a lot of information to take in. First of all, though, let's celebrate with the achievement points earned in Term 1. There may be time for discussion, should there be any behaviour points. We also report on attendance, and you can see that in this example, the student has 2 authorised sessions of absence. That equates to a year-to-date attendance of 95.7%. Our Year 7 target is 96%, so just shy of that, but it still places this student into the good category. Should this student continue with only 2 authorised absences throughout the rest of the academic year, they will be sure to be in the outstanding category, closer to that goal of 100%. You can see here that the next part reports on the different subjects, and we report on 2 items, the attitude to learning in relation to the beats and the attitude to learning as regards home learning. Here are all the beats that we use in school. When we ask our students to be the best version of themselves, we ask them to show pride, the fact that they take advantage of every opportunity. We ask them to be ambitious, expecting the best of themselves. We ask them to stretch and to challenge, learning, achieving what they didn't think was possible, demonstrating curiosity, determination and resilience. And we really do ask our students that should we set them a challenge, which happens each and every day in their lessons, that they truly rise to it. And the respect and responsibility is what we ask our students of themselves. Can they display that they are considerate and that they care about others and that they show really good behaviour attitudes to allow others to learn? So, as you can see, if you're going to always meet the expectations of the beats in every single lesson, that's a tough gig. And you can see on the report that's here in the example, it is possible. And for a 2, they mostly meet the expectation of the beats. Well, that is something also to be celebrated. For those students who have received a 3, that means that in lessons at some point, they've had to receive a warning for not following either one of the beats or following our SLAMP protocol of sitting up and listening to the teacher. And if they've received a 4, that means that they've received either 2 or more warnings during this term in a lesson, or unfortunately they've had to be exited. We also have reported on home learning. And this term is slightly different. We're just getting into the swing of things, particularly for those in Year 7. And therefore, we've given them a 1 if they've completed all home learning and to a high standard. A 2 if maybe they missed 1 as they were embedding the expectations, or maybe they completed it but hadn't quite met those expectations. And a 3 is there in case they haven't completed 2 or more home learnings. And for some of our subjects and for some areas, there's not been enough opportunity as yet to comment. And that's why the report for the home learning will change in the next season. So how can you support at home with a report that looks like this? Well, first of all, let's celebrate those positives. In this report, the student has received 6 grade 1s and 5 grade 2s. Let's focus on that. And I know that you will be looking for an area for development because we're always stretching to try and be the best version of ourselves. So in this case, in the attitude to learning for the beats, in French, there was a grade 3. So that means that there must have been a warning at some point. Has that been recent? Those are the kind of questions that you can ask. Was that earlier on at the start of the term before those expectations had been embedded by the teacher? What was it that went wrong and what can we do differently? What can we learn from the successes of all the other subjects? And then for our home learning, maybe history is somewhere that we can focus on because we've obviously missed 2 or more. Is that something we can help with at home? Can we find out when the home learning was set and can we encourage completion? Let's make those targets manageable. How can we help at home? Is it about setting out for the home learning routines, putting on the calendar when things need to be completed? Is about it a reminder of the timetable? Oh, you've got these subjects today. Let's make sure we have a really good day and then ask straight away when they get home from school, how have they succeeded in that lesson? And if it all just feels a little bit too much or you need further clarification, then please do contact the class teacher or the tutor for further support. I do hope that this has been helpful. Thank you very much.